You know what it is? I love it. Yeah.
Now, of all those methods, the most interesting and most distinctive method that he used was the parable. Now, how many of you guys have heard parables of Jesus before? Okay, all right. Parable, now, you can write this down. This is really important. This is going to come up. Parable, literally, a short story, statement, or comment that conveys a meaning indirectly by the use of comparison to reveal truth and moral principles. Does that make sense? It's a short story, a statement, or a comment that conveys a meaning indirectly by the use of comparison to reveal truth and moral principles. I equate what Jesus was speaking when he was speaking in parables. I equate that to what I call, Floyd calls, biblical Ebonics. Does anyone know what Ebonics is? Okay, so I'm going to speak to this half of the room. You guys just tune in. Okay, so you guys know, if you look up Ebonics on dictionary.com, it literally says Black English. That's all it says. Okay, which is not correct, because I'm black, I speak English, this isn't Ebonics. I could make it Ebonics, but then you guys would probably zone out. But that's not the definition of Ebonics. It's actually not a black thing, it's more of a cultural thing. Because if you go into a culture, or in Ebonics, into a neighborhood or the hood, and you'll find people, whether they're black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, doesn't matter, if they're a part of and ingrained in that culture, then they understand the language that's being used to communicate things that only people ingrained in that culture would understand. Does that make sense? Okay, by the same token, what Jesus was doing is he was speaking in parables, and the only people that would really get it are those people who were ingrained in the kingdom of God culture, because he was revealing spiritual truths about the kingdom of God. Okay, now how many people noticed I just used a parable to define a parable?